right, y'all. Oh, look at my hair. Look at my hair. Let me turn that off. Woo, I'm out of breath from all that just a little dance in there. We'll wait to see who comes on. I mean, you finally made it. You finally made it. I'm so excited you're here. Did you like set an alarm? Kier. I can always say that wrong. Kier. That's how you say it, right? Did you set an alarm to come see me? And every time you're like, I missed it. And I was like 1 minute late. And it's a Friday night. I didn't think anybody would come. But you made it. Oh, no, I didn't set an alarm, but I subscribed. You mean you didn't subscribe and hit the bell button before? This is the first time you subscribed and hit the bell button? You wasn't even subscribed before? Did you notice that I changed my name to my channel too? Because peanut butter jelly time, like peanut butter jelly, you put that in, like you can never find me. Like if you went and typed in peanut butter jelly time, like that song would come up, not my channel. So I was like, I need to find something where if someone goes in just to YouTube and types out my name, like I'm the first thing that pops up so they can find me easy, right? So I put PB, peanut butter, reaction time. Oh, because you have to hit the bell button. So like it'll give you an alert when I come on. I should put that in when I tell people at the end of my videos, subscribe, I should be like, hit the bell button, right? I should be like, hit the bell button. Well, I'm glad you're here. So I'm not here talking about myself. Because look, you're the only one on right now. You're the only person I have that showed up today. So I'm glad you finally did it. And did you see my topic? Did you even see the topic of my live that I wanted? Maybe that's why nobody else is coming. Maybe they don't want to talk about this. But I'm excited because this week, what was it? Wednesday or Thursday? Was it Wednesday night or Thursday night? I have them on. Have you ever seen PB&J Otters? Every time I watch your channel, I think of the theme song. No. What is PB&J Otters? I never heard of that. But yes, back to the subject, main topic, American Horror Story. Do you watch it? Because this week was the finale for the newest season. What is it? Season 9, 8? Season 8. I think it's season 8. But it's Apocalypse, right? We talked about, I don't know if I talked about it on my channel, but on the Geekly show, right when it came out, we talked about the new American Horror Story, Apocalypse, and how I hated it. Like when it first came out, I won't say I hated it the whole time. The first episode I loved, right? They were in modern day doing stuff, and this big, huge apocalypse is going to hit the world, like things, and those people got shuttled off, saved. I loved the first episode, but then it started getting all this weirdness, and I was like, I don't like it. I did not like American Horror Story, like Apocalypse, for like at least like 4 episodes. It's only 10 episodes in the season. So at least 4 of those episodes, I hated it. I was like, this is the worst thing. And I was so excited about it because, I mean, you can make the apocalypse something awesome, right? What do you say? It's a kid's show. Oh, the PB&J Otters, a kid's show that used to come on Playhouse Disney. Oh, really? Look it up and type listen to the theme song. You might consider it to be, now I want to do it now. No, I'll wait. I think I may watch one season, but I don't think I ever keep up with it anymore. Oh, wow. What, American Horror Story? I watched them all. The thing is, and this is what I tell people, the thing is, one season could be great and the next season can be horrible. I didn't like a couple of the seasons. Like Freak Show, there was a season called Freak Show. I hated it. I finished it, but I did not like it like the whole season. But then the next one right after that, I thought was like a great one. Like they are so hit or miss on these seasons. So this season, I'm indifferent. I hated it for like the first half. Then I was like, oh, this is getting really good. Like I really started getting into it. I'm like, oh, because it's a combination of two seasons. It's like season Murder House and then season Coven, like put together in one. So I loved both of those seasons. So it was like a crossover. And it really started getting into it, especially the Murder House stuff. It really started getting into the Murder House stuff. So I was really getting into it, but I'm not sure how I feel about the end. The season finale was this week, and I'm not sure how I feel about the end. Like I really liked a lot, like half of the beginning half of the finale, but then the end, I think I didn't like it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. And then they're supposed to have 2 more seasons. And they're talking about maybe crossovers with those. I don't know. But what else? You know what? Kier. Do I say that right? Kier. I kind of want to look up this right now. That's how much you have me going on this. It's called the PB&J Otters Playhouse Disney. I will Google it right now. Playhouse Disney. And now, where do you go to? Should I just put PB&J Otters? Like, this is how much you're having me, like, worrying about this. All right. Oh, wait, something comes out. Should I look at the Playhouse Disney promo, PB&J, or just the theme song? Is it just the theme song? See, the freak show one I don't like. He said, you only seen the American Freak. Tim Raven! You only seen American Horror Story Freak Show. And that season I didn't like, Kier. I did not like that season. What is the American Horror Story Asylum? But I never got away on. So that one I liked. I liked American Horror Story Asylum. I did Freak Show. And I think that's an unpopular opinion. I think a lot of people like the Freak Show. I think a lot of people like the season American Horror Story Freak Show. I did not. But I think it's an unpopular opinion. All right. We got to listen to this theme song. Wait, let me start it from the beginning. Is this what you're talking about, Tia? PB&J Otter theme song? This is what you think I should have for my theme song, Tia. Can y'all hear that? That is not going to be my theme song, Tia. That's what you want me to have. But you don't like my peanut. Okay, good. I said your name right. Did you not think peanut butter, my theme song already? Peanut butter jelly. You want me to have that do-do-do-do-do-day? Is that what you were talking about? PB&J Otters? Terrence! Terrence is here! Terrence is in. We were talking about American Horror Story, but I said things I needed to say about it. If y'all want to talk about something else, or if you watch American Horror Story, you want to talk about that, I will up for any subject. You know that. But I just saw the finale this week and I had some feelings about it. So I was like, that's what I'm going to name my show this week. The Basis, I think it should be live show, going live on YouTube today. Kier. Yes, I got the promo and as well as the theme song. And that's what you think my theme song should be. Kier, that's what that do. You think that should be my theme song? I can't booty dance to that. You know, look, peanut butter jelly and then I can't. I need something to booty dance too, Kier. Oh, Terrence. Y'all know Terrence is my bodyguard. Y'all know that, right? Nobody's wanting to talk about American Horror Story. I need to talk about this. Why haven't y'all been watching this? So you're saying that everybody liked Kathy Bates with a beard because she was in that freak show and with a beard on, right? And this and Apocalypse. Let me tell you what she was in Apocalypse. So I don't know. Let's go back. Murder House, right? Wasn't she Murder House? Muppets. Muppets will know. Muppets has all the details. So apparently, Kathy Bates in Apocalypse. So if you watch, right, let's go back. You watch Murder House, right? They had that guy in the rubber suit. And at the end of Murder House, they had that Satan's baby, right? Right? You're not into that show? Well, look, you can watch. None of y'all are into this. It's not horror, though. Y'all know I don't like scary stuff. I don't think it's that scary. I think it's just weird. I don't think it's that scary. Well, I guess, look. So, yeah, Murder House season. This is a crossover season this year. Murder House ended where they had that Satan baby, right? And this is a crossover with Coven with all the witches. So it's a crossover. So Apocalypse is apparently like when the Satan baby grows up, like the Antichrist, and he's ending the world, like he's behind it. But he can't end the world because he has to like take out the witches. That's what's gonna save. That's who saves the world, basically, is witches from the Coven. So he's trying to take out the witches, and they're like fighting, they're butting heads, fighting each other. The Antichrist from Murder House, and then the Coven witches from that season, the Coven. Why are you in shock over that? Muppets, why are you in shock? I was like, I can't believe that. All right, let's talk. You know what else we can talk about? You know what else we can talk about? This new Lex Luthor. Have you seen this? The new Lex Luthor from Spider-Girl, like that's going to be in Spider-Girl. You know who it is, right? I forget his name. What is his name? John Creer. Y'all know I'm bad at names. But he was in 2.5 Men, and not Charlie Sheen, the other one. The other one in 2.5 Men. John Kreiner. Muppets would know. That's going to be the new Lex Luthor. And I was not happy with this. I was like, that's Lex Luthor? Like, no, because in your head, John Cryer. Is that how you say his name? John Cryer. I'm just saying, every time I think of your channel, I think of that theme song. I never said you had to go with it. Oh, okay. Well, now, can you think of the peanut butter and jelly song? Like peanut butter, jelly time, because that's what you're supposed to think of. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. No, well, he first said Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., yeah, because they just renewed for season 7. That was announced today. No, 6 just ended, right? Or 6 is going on now. That's not one I really keep up with. I know. But I'm not the hugest Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fan. I mean, I've seen some. I'm not one of those two. Like, so we just went to the Ralph Breaks the Internet red carpet, right? And the princesses, so that they have that one girl she plays the voice of Mulan. And she's also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Muppets will know her name. Muppets knows everything. Muppets, what's her name? It's like Meown. What is her name, Muppets? Muppets would know. Look, 6 will be airing soon. Oh, okay. See? Muppets knew that. Terrence, Muppets is here for the facts because I don't get all the facts right. So season 6, yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. They have the girl in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that's also the voice of Mulan, and her name is Muppets, because I'll get it wrong. I will get her name wrong. Muppets knew. I told y'all. Muppets knows all this stuff. I get it wrong. That's why I have Muppets around. Ming Na Wen. So she was at the red carpet for Wreck-It Ralph because she's the voice of Mulan, right? And Mulan, the princesses were all in the movie. And then she was at the after party taking pictures with everybody. Oh, everybody going up to her. Oh, I get a picture with you. Yeah. And so everybody was like, oh, you want to go get a picture with her? I'm like, I don't know her. I didn't want a picture. Is that bad? Like, I'm like, how am I going to get a picture? I'm not even going to say her name right. But sometimes I don't. Like, I'll forget their name. So I'll just be like, hey, can I get a picture? You know? But her, I'm just like, I don't watch Agents of Shield. Some people got pictures with her. I was like, no. But who'd I get a picture with? Y'all saw last week. Sarah Silverman, I knew who at. John C. Reilly, I knew who they were. What did Kier say? Well, as far as I'm concerned about most horror movies, they're more disgusting and bloody and gory than scary. That's just lazy directing. Look, I'm with you, Kier. I don't want to just see like killing just for killing. That's why I like American Horror Story and those, like that Haunted on the Hill House. That's like psychological drama, right? That's psychological horror. I can deal with some of that. But if you're just going to jump out and want to scare me and get my nerves all going, I can't do all that. You can't just get my jumping at me and get my nerves like this. No. But if you get into my mind, like I can do that kind of horror. But don't just be coming at me with a knife going to slash my throat. I don't like that kind of stuff. That ain't playing. That ain't entertainment to me. That ain't entertainment. And then going to be just showing all the guts. That's just nasty. I don't want to see all that. I'm with you, Kier. I'm with you on that. That was my soapbox about horror. What am I to say? One of Ming-Na Wen's first acting gigs was, really? On Mr. Rogers? Oh, I love Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm a good singer. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Are you sure you're not talking about Norman Osborn? Because Lex Luthor's DC. No, like the new from on Supergirl. Right? On Supergirl, they announced it today that John Cryer, 2.5 Men guy, not Charlie Sheen, the other guy, is gonna be the new Lex Luthor. And that's what I'm saying. I can't even picture that. I can't even picture that. Like he's not Lex Luthor to me. He's not. You know who I did like for Lex Luthor? Y'all might not agree with this. Was it Justice League? Was Lex Luthor the guy from the new movies that's playing Lex Luthor? Was it he in Justice League? Or was he in one of the Batman and Supermans? It was one of the new movies out, but it's the guy who played like Mark Zuckerberg on that Social Network or Social Muppets will know his name. I cannot think of his name, but I liked him as Lex Luthor. But this new John Cryer guy, the 2.5 Men, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. All right, what did Terrence say? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a good show, but most humans don't watch the show. Humans? What, robots? The show gets really good after season 2. Why do you keep saying most humans? Most humans didn't have the patience to wait for the good stuff. That's true. Like, if you don't catch me like right at the beginning, I'm not gonna waste like, you're not wasting my time. Like, if I'm not a couple episodes in and you haven't got me, I'm just like, can't do it. Like, I can't suffer through some bad stuff to get to the good stuff. I can't do it. So if you don't get me the beginning, just saying. I bet Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a great show yet. I've never seen even one episode. See, Kier's with me. Kier knows because look, it didn't get him, right? Ming-Na Wen was also, Terrence knows, was also that horrible Street Fighter film. Really? Oh, I didn't remember that. And I watched some bad Street Fighter movies with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, I've watched some. Arrowverse consisting of Arrow, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, The Flash. Did you check out the new sneak peek of Mary Poppins? They teased. I didn't. When was that? Today? I had a busy day. I've been gone so much. Like, it hurts sometimes. Like, I don't get my reactions out and stuff when I have busy days like this. Did it drop? Did they have a new sneak peek today? I've heard people that have screened already Mary Poppins, like some of the PR people and everything, like within it, and they haven't even watched the full version. Like, they're just screening things that are being put together, and they said it was so good. Like, Mary Poppins is supposed to be really good, like really good. Like, they're honest too. They'll tell me, I'm like, is that good? They're like, eh. But I was like, how's Mary Poppins? They're like, oh, Mary Poppins is really good. They told me too before I saw Ralph. They were like, Ralph's good. And that's why I trust him, because I was like, oh, Ralph's good. Like, Ralph Breaks the Internet. It's good. It's really good. Y'all are going to want to see it. All right, where am I at? Julie Andrews isn't the one, is she? Julie Andrews, she was in the first Mary Poppins. Are you asking Muppets? If she was in that like if Julie Andrews showed up in a trailer, I'm sure like that would have been trending on Twitter, and I didn't see it. Oh, you must have cursed, Terrence. I got to show your stuff. If you did say a bad word, Terrence? What did he say? Let me approve it. The best Lex Luthor, hands down. Oh, I can never say the last name. Michael Rosenbaum, right? From Smallville. Jesse Eisenberg's the one I was talking about. No, he's not the worst ever. I liked him as Lex Luthor. No. I liked him as Lex Luthor, Terrence. No, you're not even going there because you can't even say Michael Rosenbaum was the best. The best Lex Luthor was old school Gene Hackman or Gene, you know who I'm talking about, from the original Supermans with Christopher Reeve. That was the best Lex Luthor. That was. No, y'all can't even, you can't, like, I liked Jesse Eisenberg. I did like him. I did not hate him as Lex Luthor like some people hated him. I liked him. But I can see where you thought he was whiny. I could see that. But OG Lex Luthor from the Supermans with Christopher Reeves, that was like, that was my favorite Lex Luthor. Maybe it's like because it's kind of like sentimental to me because that was like one of the very first superhero movies I really fell in love with, like Superman, the original Batmans with Michael Keaton. Like some of those are just close to my heart, right? So that might be why. But what did Muppets say? They released the new Poppin' sneak peek. Oh, it was yesterday. Huh. Terrence is still going. Smallville was on for 10 years, and Michael is definitely paved the way for a lot of comic book shows. That's true. I'm agreeing with you with that, but I'm just saying I don't think that was the best Lex Luthor. Heavy Duty Smokes, hey! Nestor OG! Look, I don't remember y'all, Nestor OG coming to say hi to me on my live shows once a week, on my live YouTube lives, whatever they called. Hackman was, see? I don't know. No, because look, Gene, he's close to my heart. He is close to my heart. Maybe you're just saying because that Michael Rosenbaum, like that's, if he was on the show 10 years as Lex Luthor, I mean, you're just going to become the role then, right? But Gene, as like the first in the Superman movies, he was an amazing Lex Luthor. Amazing. Oh my God, when Jessica Lange made a return appearance, Nestor, I'm with you. All right, he's talking about American Horror Story because, right, I told you it's the crossover, Murder House and the Coven, and the whole thing was like the baby and stuff, but then they brought it back. Yes, I'm with you, Nestor. I'm with you. And then, have you watched the finale yet? Because her in the finale of this American Horror Story Apocalypse, her in the finale, if y'all don't want to know, close your ears because I'm going to talk about it. Because when they came, you know, when the girl and ran the Satan guy over with the car and backed up over him, and she starts running out there, and then she picks him up all sad, and then she was like, because he was like, bring me to the house, and she was like, no, like I was like, dang, Jessica Lange. Nestor, was that part not? Dang, Jessica Lange. I know, Nestor, I'm with you. I am with you on that. That's why y'all, I'm trying to get them, the rest of they haven't seen American Horror, or they watched like one season. I'm like, no, you can't just go by American Horror Story one season. Like if you don't like one of the seasons, everyone's so different that don't just give up on it. I didn't like Freak Show season. I'm telling you, I said it before. I didn't like the Freak Show season. Unpopular opinion because lots of people like the Freak Show season. I did not. I did like the hotel season, and a lot of people didn't like that one. But that's an unpopular opinion again. A lot of people was like, I hated the hotel season. I was like, I like the hotel season. But Murder House is probably my favorite season. Nestor, Murder House was probably my favorite season. So when I heard Apocalypse is bringing in Murder House in the crossover with Murder House in this season, I was like, oh no, I had to. All right, what did Kier say? That guy who plays Lex Luthor now, I remember seeing him on both Now You See Me and Now You See Me Too. The one who plays, like, who they just got to play, that John Kreiner. What did Muppets say? Gene Hackman. Oh, right here, show. Grew up. Oh, did he? I'm telling y'all, Muppets always comes with, Muppets knows his facts. Gene Hackman grew up in Danville, Illinois with Dick Van Dyke. Muppets will come with facts that y'all don't even know. That's how Muppets is. I'm new to your channel and your lives. Oh, I'm glad, Nestor OG, I'm glad you can stop by. Because we just like to talk, right? Y'all know, I just like to talk like entertainment stuff. Like, that's my thing. I like watching movies. I love superhero stuff. I love Disney. I love just TV shows. I'll Netflix all weekend. Like, that's my thing. I forget now, if you want to know facts, that's why Muppets comes to my show, because Muppets will tell me all the facts. I'll forget names. Y'all know I forget everybody's name. And that's why I got y'all to remind me. But I like talking about it, even if I don't remember it all. So welcome, Nestor. Welcome to PB reaction time. Okay. Heavy Duty Smokes. I never really liked Smallville that much. Heavy Duty Smokes, I'm kind of with you. Like, I watched it, but it wasn't one of those, like, I followed it all 10 years and had to watch it every week and all that. Like, I watched it when it was on, but I wasn't, like, dedicated to it either. I'm with you. Heavy Duty Smokes, I am with you with that. I'm with you. Terrence said, Michael Rose is better Lex than... Gene was good at Lex, but Michael was the best. Terrence, I don't know if we're agreeing on this. Terrence. I like the 90s Batman movies. But Heavy Duty Smokes, high five to that. That's why, too, the Joker, like, we talked about this. Like, when we talk about favorite Jokers, right? Who played Joker the best? Like, I am old school, love Jack Nicholson Joker. Like, that's the gangster Joker. Like, that's Joker to me, the gangster Joker. Some people, like, I hated Jared Leto Joker. Oh, Lord, did I hate Jared Leto Joker. Joker ain't supposed to be like punk rock. Like, what is Joker supposed to be like? A punk Joker? No. But I'm like a Batman, like 90s Batman, like those are like the OGs to me, right? Like, oh, Danny DeVito, Penguin, like there's not a better Penguin than that. There never will be. They're not even trying to bring that back because Danny DeVito did. But I love the old Batman movies. 90s Batman, Michael Keaton Batman. Terrence, you are not giving up on this. Because you dislike Jesse Eisenberg you disliked him that much. That's what I said. Everybody hated him I'm just saying, I didn't think he was that bad. It's Lex Luthor. He might not have been, like, he might have been whiny and stuff, but he was supposed to be a younger version. That's the whole thing, right? This is like a younger version of Lex Luthor. And I could see, as a younger Lex Luthor, him being whiny. That's just they cast him to be a young Lex Luthor, right? And in my mind, young Lex Luthor is just going to be whiny like that. That's why I didn't think he was so bad. 90% of DC fans hate his performance as Lex. I'm one of them. He was a fail. Nope. See? But that's my unpopular opinion. I didn't think he was that bad. Are they ever going to make, since they made so many Street Fighters movies? Yeah. So do you like the Street Fighter movies? I never got into those big time. That finally was so good. She was like, no, go to hell. Oh, I know. He's going back to American Horror Story. Nestor, right? When she was like, because she was sad at first, and I thought she was going to do it. Nestor, did you not think Jessica Lange was going to bring him back to the murder house and do that? For like a split second, I was like, no, she isn't going to do it. In my mind, I was like, you not learned your lesson. Don't bring him to that murder house. Don't do it. And I was like, but in my mind, I was like, she's going to do it. Right? Nestor, I was like, she's going to do it. And then she was like, Oh no, you go to hell. I was like, oh, Jessica Lange. See, I like that part. I did like that part of the finale. The part I didn't like, Nestor, and that's what I'm gonna tell you on American Horror Story Apocalypse. The part I didn't like about the finale, like they could have just left it right there, right? They could have ended it right there for me. They didn't have to go on and show, oh no, then she goes back like that. Then they started confusing me. Then that's gonna happen. She can go back in time, but then it goes back in time again, like in the future again. And it was like nothing happened, right? That couple that we saw like the first three on episode 3 that we didn't see him since episode 3 that had the special DNA, right? But they had the special DNA because they made the Satan baby. They made the next Antichrist. That was their special DNA, right? But I didn't like that part. That's the part I was like, they should just ended it right there. But I guess, I don't know. Do you think this brings it like, do you think this is going to be any kind of teaser into the next seasons? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the next seasons are going to be about. Because apparently they're only supposed to have 2 more seasons, or they're at least signed up for 2 more seasons. So we'll see. I get into American Horror Story. I told y'all this is what I want to talk about. Y'all didn't want to talk about. Y'all haven't watched this season. All right. Batman and Robin was a terrible movie. Oh, I agree with that one. Batman and Robin, no, that's where they kind of lost me. They kind of lost me with that. I agree with you there, Terrence. Wait, who said that? Was it Heavy Duty? Oh, I am way far behind because y'all get me on these rants. Oh yeah, he said American Freak Show was okay. See, I didn't like American Freak Show. I didn't like that one. That's one I did not like. I really like Supernatural. Been watching it since season 1 way back. Oh, that's a good one, Kier. What about Lex Luthor from Lois and Clark? Yeah, I don't know. Terrence, you have feelings about this. What do you think about Lex Luthor from Lois and Clark? Did you answer that? Because he's still going on about that Michael Rosenbaum. You love you some Michael Rosenbaum. I'm gonna tell you, you should head Terrence. You need to head the Michael Rosenbaum campaign. That's how much you love you some Michael Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor. Now it's given me a new like. I kind of want to go back and watch though just to see. Like I want to study Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor now because you have that much feelings about it. I want to go back and really study him. Maybe I haven't appreciated it as much. Maybe I haven't given in Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor the attention it should have deserved. Now you got me wanting to go back. Okay. What did Muppet say? William Goldman, the author. Oh, I know. Muppets. I heard the Princess Bride guy, the writer for the Princess Bride, True Love. True Love. Well, what is it? What does he always say? Oh, As You Wish. When he's going down the hill and falling, As You Wish. I heard he died. I know some people that were really sad. They were like, I'm really sad about this. Like, but after y'all saw me crying after Stan Lee. And I was just gonna try to come on and be like, oh, do the breaking news. Like I was gonna be all like an important YouTube person, right? I was gonna be like, oh, breaking news, bawling with Stan Lee. I was like, and then I would just want to talk with y'all about it because I like to talk, like to grieve with other like geeks like myself that love some Stan Lee to just sit there. But I couldn't even, I was like, no, because I couldn't even hardly talk. And when do I ever have problems talking? When do word like in my mind, I was just like, I don't even know what to say. That's how much like I cried like every time I thought about look out, don't do me gay. No, don't do it. Let's not talk about it. Come on, let's not talk about it. Because I'll start crying now. Like it still will get me all sad and choked up. I can't do it. All right, let's go back. Terrence, talk about some Michael Rosenbaums and because I don't want to get upset. Batman and Robin. Oh yeah, we said that. The Penguin Gotham. So Terrence, talk about I haven't watched enough Gotham either. And that's something like I'm kicking myself over because I've seen a lot of the Gotham that I loved, but I haven't like been dedicated to Gotham. Like I kind of want to go back, like, aren't they all on Netflix and start from the beginning and like marathon Gotham, just like from every season. Because that's what I'm kicking myself. I'm like, why haven't I kept up on this? Because every time I watch it, I'm like, this is so good. So yeah, now that you mentioned that, I'm like, oh yeah, that penguin. That you're right. You're right. Oh wait, I'm getting way behind. Like I haven't even. I'm gonna have to skip fast. I get to talking too much. I get to talking too much. I'm so far behind, y'all. Okay, let me go. 90s Batman films. Oh yeah, Muppets. I'm with you on that. I love me some Alfred from the OG Batman 90s films. Uh-oh, Terrence, I gotta show something. Were you cursing again, Terrence? Was Terrence cursing from the 90s? Okay, the younger version of Lex Luthor. Well, you didn't even. Oh yeah, you said a whiny bitch. Yeah, there's nothing like that in the comics. Okay, the Street Fighter films. Legend of Chin. Oh, that's the one with the Ming. Tessa, look, I saw that Tessa got on. I haven't got to your comment yet, Tessa, but Tessa got on. She got a picture with that Ming Nan Wen. She's like, I got to get a picture, but I haven't. So I'm saying I don't know her much. Right now, I'm watching the Munsters. Really? Like the original Munsters? Like from back in the day Munsters? I love some of the 60s shows, the Munsters, the Addams Family. Oh, yeah. Like I haven't. I mean, I like when they come on like Nick at Night and stuff. I watched them. Remember Nick at Night when they had that kind of stuff. I also have the ad. You heavy duty. You love you some of these old school classics, huh? Never occurred to me that it'd be more than one Dr. Fate. Oh, Robin Taylor performs the Penguin. Yeah, Danny Vito's. I look. You think so? You think the one from Gotham much more compelling than Danny DeVito's performance? All right, even though Danny was great. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I've seen a little bit of the Penguin in Gotham, and I could see that. I haven't watched enough of it, which I'm kicking myself. I'm kicking myself with not watching enough of that. And I kind of want to go back season one and just marathon it. That's how much I want to go back because every time and a lot of times I'm not up on what's going on it, but I still watch it. I'm like, this is such a good show. Well, he's still Michael Rosenbaum is all right. Terrence, you convinced me. Michael Rosenbaum, Terrence. Let's all agree with Terrence. We appreciate your love of Michael Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor. Maybe we're not appreciating it as enough. I'm gonna have to go back and really look at it just for you, Terrence. Not a fan of all the Batman movies. What? Uh-oh. Where am I? I'm still not. Where am I at? I'm not. Oh, wait. Kiara says he's not a fan of all the Batman movies. Kelly singing Gotham City was a great song. Oh, I miss Supernaturals. Yeah, I don't watch Supernatural. I don't. Jack Nicholson is a. Yes, Kiara. We can agree with that. Jack Nicholson, best Joker. Oh, there's Tessa. Tessa's drunk, y'all. Tessa's drunk. Are you horny, baby? You saw my IG story? Did you see my Insta story? Because I put horny on there. Look, that's what I did. I was like, are you horny? Or I said, I'm horny because I had that. But Tessa's drunk, y'all. Look at Tessa on my YouTube. Support me. Drunk. Look at her drunk. Smallville movie. All right, he's Smallville. Full blown film was great. The movie is just about, here. Heath Ledger. No, I still think old school, like Joker, gangster Joker, Jack Nicholson was still the best. Heath Ledger was a great dark, like got into that darkness of the Joker. Yes, he totally did. But still OG, Jack Nicholson, the gangster Joker. But I think, I'm telling you that Phoenix, Joaquin, what is his name? Joaquin? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Who's doing the new Joker? I think he's going to blow it out the water. I just have this feeling. I think this Joker movie he's doing, I think it's going to be good. Y'all watch. Mark my words. I could be wrong, but I just have this feeling. Dance party. Hey, dance party's here. Oh. What up, dance party? Oh, Tess, I love you. She's probably gone now, and I'm finally getting to her comment. Grimm was a good show, too. Had 6 seasons. Never seen it. play different Jokers on Gotham. He's brilliant. I'm gonna have to. That's what you don't even know how bad I want to catch up on some Gotham. You don't even know. I want to marathon that one. I do. Hello. Oh, you're saying hi to Mama's geeky. Everybody's telling you hi, Tessa. Devontae Evans. Hey, Devontae. I've been a fan. So you're like hard. Terrence, are you hardcore? Like if you had to choose DC or Marvel, you're DC. Like you are Team DC. Oh, you have an info pack. Nestor, I agree in a way. They could have left it. Oh, see. Oh, Nestor's a great. No, we're going back to American Horror Story because that's what this topic's supposed to be about. But we always get into our superheroes because we love superheroes. But Nestor agrees. They could have ended with the Antichrist died, but then I was going to be, that's it? Oh. But then the rest was a little confusing because the witches, nothing happened. Yeah. That they got murdered. Yeah. I'm telling you. Like, but if they left it at the Antichrist dying like that, it would have left it like, that's it. But like, oh my God. Right? Wouldn't you have been like, but then they brought in the other one. You're just like, what? Like that's, so I would have just rather an ending where it ends like, oh my God, what? You're going to end it like that? Than an ending where I'm just like, what? Wait, what just happened? Like, right? That's just how I feel, Nestor. Oh my God, they make to Antichrist. Oh yeah, Kier. Will you catch up on your American Horror Stories, Kier? Because I'm telling you, it's worth it. There's good. Muppets. What's Muppets gonna say? Are you gonna react to them? Are they gonna have a sneak peek tomorrow? Is there a new sneak peek? So you said that's today. Nobody's reacted to it? Is it one of those featurettes? Because a lot of times people don't react to those featurettes. Is it long? I haven't seen it yet. Tim Raven, I am not. OG Jack Nicholson Joker is way better than Heath. No, and I will stand by that statement. I will stand by it. Because if y'all want to talk about original, all right, no, because what, Terrence, you want to have that whole argument with Lex Luthor is the best because of the comics, then you got to say that Jack Nicholson Joker was best from the comics, more original to the comics than Heath ever was. Like the comics was dark, but not that dark. And that Joker was always more like gangsterish to me. The comic, y'all are wrong on this. I'm telling y'all are wrong on this. I think if you want to talk, because I love some Batman comics, and I'm just saying, if you want to talk about Joker, who played it best from the comics, you would not pick Heath Ledger as the best ones to represent from the comics. You would pick Jack Nicholson. I'm telling you, you would. I think you would. I think you would. I'm disagreeing with y'all. Y'all should really give Apocalypse a chance. It is so good. It is. Look, American Horror Story in general is good, except Freak Show. I didn't like Freak Show. Roanoke was kind of weird too. What did you think about in Roanoke, Nestor? Marvel is cool. I'm not going to deny that, but DC has Titans. Oh yeah. I mean, no, like I like Marvel. Like I probably lean towards more Marvel, but I think I started only, and I always lean more towards Marvel because Spider-Man's always been my favorite. I've always had my first love, Spider-Man. And that's probably why I lean towards Marvel. But I'm not going to say like I'm strictly Marvel and don't like DC. Like I love DC too. And especially for movies, like Batman, well, yeah, Superman, the original Superman, Christopher Reeves, the Batman's 90s, like those were some of my favorite superhero movies, you know? All right, whatever. I'm getting behind. Terrence, I love Marvel, but I'm a bigger DC fan. DC Comics has better stories and characters. Remember, without Superman, there wouldn't be no superheroes. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm with you with that, Terrence. Like, I'm with you with that. I thought the reason why you like DC is because their stories have been written longer. Who are you talking to, Kiera? Me or Terrence? DC Comics also has the best comics book stories, and that's a fact. Batman's leading charge in terms of comic book sales. You should watch Grimm. I haven't watched Grimm. Well, it's not a featurette. only a minute long. They have a snippet of Lynn. Oh, I'm telling you, a lot of bloggers are going to the Mary Poppins like press junket, and I bet you Lynn's there. Y'all should follow it. I think it's like if you follow the hashtag on Twitter, Mary Poppins event, or Mary Poppins returns event, Mary Poppins return. I'll have to get the hashtag for you because I bet you they haven't announced it yet, but I bet you they interview Lin-Manuel, and bloggers interviewed him before, some of the same ones when he did Moana. And they were talking about what a good interview he was, and he was like tweeting them out. It was one of the funniest tweets. But yeah, if you love some Lin-Manuel, I know who said that. Muppets? Was it Muppets? Yeah, Muppets. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to get that for you. The hashtag. I think it's Mary Poppins Returns event, like all together in the hashtag. What am I? Supernatural to watch it. Only thing you have to do. 13 seasons. I know, heavy dude. That's why a lot of these I'm like, I want to see that so bad, but watching that make like so much to catch up on. I know that's the kind of thing that like it scares me from it. The Joker has many versions. Heath Ledger is one interpretation of the Joker character. There are more than 24 interpretations of the Joker. Without Superman, you would have no one else, period. Terrence is saying, bring kisses, Tessa. I'm still wondering if they're renewal of Supernatural season 15. Oh, Nestor's going back to some American Horror Story. They don't want to talk about American Horror Story, Nestor. Tessa does. Tessa watched the finale. Roanoke. At first, I didn't like it because it seemed like a documentary. Wasn't that weird how they did the documentary? I'm with you on that. But then the second half was so good. Yeah, it got better and better and kind of felt like that real to me. And that's how I felt about Apocalypse. I was not getting into the Apocalypse the first half. I did not like it the first half of this season. But then the second half, I was hooked. I was like, oh, like I kind of did the same. But I like Roanoke was the same for me, except the first half of Roanoke, I really disliked. I mean, the first half of Apocalypse, I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like it. But I really didn't like the documentary style. Right. Besides, Christopher Nolan put his own spin on the Batman lore and character. We already knew in advance that he was changing some of the lore art sometimes, sticking to the source material. There's also a version of the Joker where Bruce's mother, Martha, is the Joker. Really? She's his mom's the Joker? His mom's his arch enemy? See, this is where comic books start getting crazy with stuff. They do. The female version of Joker, who would be Harley. Yeah. No, I agree. Batman and the Flash are my DC favorites. I mean, I had to pick other day. They were like, name your and that's what I said. DC, I love DC. They were like, name your favorite. Like out of all the female comic book superhero villain, whatever, name your favorite female. I was like, Catwoman. No question. Catwoman, my favorite. And she in DC. And she's a villain too. On top of it, she's a villain. I love the Catwoman. That's my favorite female, like comic book character. And that's why they did y'all see that on the Geekly Show Facebook page? This is Gert, one of our friends, Gert. He like photoshopped us into our favorite superheroes, and mine was Catwoman. You'll have to go check it out. All right, where am I? The minute I think I catch up with y'all, the comments start going. Okay. Bruce's mom, Batman the Flash. Okay, yeah. The Flash I love too. I love the Flash, and that's kind of why I like Justice League. A lot of people didn't like the last Justice League movie, but I'm like, I liked the last. I liked it. And I really like the Flash in that one, which I'll probably start disagreeing there. You'll be like, no, the best Flash was this. Watch y'all. Watch. Watch when I get down in the comments. I bet y'all say it. It is Mary Poppins Returns event without the S. It's without the S. Mary Poppins Returns event, not events. The Joker has many sides, but honestly, there's no one way to play the character. Every actor has brought something different to the character, except Jared Leto. I did not like him as Joker. Nothing wrong. It's just a matter of preference. Batman and the Flash have some of the best stories in the comic book. I like the Flash too because the Flash reminds me of like the DC version of Spider-Man, just young and just corny and funny and silly. Like Flash reminds me of female, like, or the DC version of Spider-Man. That's kind of why I think I like the Flash. There's a version of Batman where he's an actual vampire. See, that's when they starts getting crazy for me. They start doing this crazy stuff. Constantine is a cool DC character. Dark but Cool sucks that after season 1 they canceled. Yeah, I've never seen that heavy duty. The Flash TV show is amazing. My son loves the Flash TV, and I watch some of it with him. I'm not like hardcore watch it as much as he loves. Like he records it. Like I have so many Flash episodes recorded on my DVR thing because he loves the Flash TV show. Especially, see, I haven't watched much of the current season. Elseworlds crossover event. The DC TV universe is my favorite universe. That they do have a lot of good. They do have they bring it, Muppets. They bring it. But then I don't know, because then you have to think of all like the Marvel on like Netflix shows, which they cancel so much. Like Luke Cage. Can't believe they canceled that one. Like, because I loved that one. Daredevil. So like Marvel really brought it. I wouldn't say so much on TV. I did like that Cloak and Dagger thing that they had on. But yeah, I agree with you. Like DC TV has, I agree with you, Kier. Was that Kier? No, that was Muppets. Flash, I do like the Flash too. I also sympathize Flash going back in time to save his mother. But would also break the time. Donald Duck's here! And Donald Duck this time didn't come saying anything bad. So give it up for Donald. Give it up to him. Because remember the last 2 times he said something, he's learned his lesson. That's it. Donald Duck, high five it. That's my Donald Duck I like. And what do you say? Murder House will forever. Best season. Like Donald Duck, I'm with you on that. Best season of American Horror Story. Best season there ever was Murder House. No, look, I don't think they'll ever be able to outdo that one. And that's why this Apocalypse, it was the crossover season, Murder House with Coven, which I was all about the Murder House portion of it. And I was like, because even the season of Coven to me was like, with the witches. I'm like, So it wasn't that big to me. But I was like, Murder House made this season. But that's what made this season for me was Murder House. Because that was the best season by far. By far. I agree with you, Donald. Terrence, Constantine DC's legend tomorrow. I don't care who you are. There's no one who would not do the same thing Barry did. And I'm sure if you have, y'all have some feelings about this, Kier. Y'all have some feelings. Power back in time would try and change it. Y'all have some feelings. That's probably true, Kier. That's probably true. There's somebody in the world who he wouldn't because they have a perfect lifetime. Shallow soul. Kier has some feelings about this, y'all. He has feelings. The DC TV shows overall is better than Marvel. However, I love the Marvel TV. Well, some of it anyway. True. Give it up for me, Donna. Give it up for Donna. Best crossover ever was the Flintstones met the Jetsons. Muppets is bringing it tonight. You think that is? Muppets. That's why I love Muppets. He will come bringing you you won't even been talking about something and he will drop some knowledge on you that throws you for a loop. Like nobody was expecting that tonight, were they? Nobody's expecting us to drop some Flintstones and Jetsons knowledge tonight, but Muppets did. That's why I love Muppets. Come on, Marvel, you should try and let DC have something you can't beat them. And every time you let them DC TV, trying to beat them at everything. That's true. That's true. And that's why they probably came with the Netflix stuff. You're right, because DC was like, they were owning the TV shows. They were owning it. And Marvel was like, oh no, we ain't having it. They wanted the bad. They wanted it. It's true. You're right on that. Look, you're right on that, Kier. That's right. We're going to bring this and Daredevil and this to Marvel, all on Netflix shows. You're right with that. They're trying to beat them. What did Nestor say? What got me confused? Apocalypse. Oh, wait, I want to say, when the girl is protesting outside the store and meets that guy. Sorry, not good. That's his name. At first, when I saw she got pregnant by him, I was, what did he say? I was like, oh, damn, the Antichrist reborn again. But how when the couple look good, not evil? No, so you're talking about the ones that those were the two that was saved at the beginning. Remember when the apocalypse was going to happen, and those like you think it's some kind of official like federal guards or something, and they go and take that guy from his house, his family, and they were like, save my son, save them all, and he's like, no, we can just save him. Remember? So they took that guy because of his DNA. Like they had that DNA, they did that DNA kit, they had him on file, and then they took her DNA and had her and they saved him, but then they ended up dying anyway, right? They getting killed, or didn't they get killed? So that was that couple. That was that couple at the very end when she got pregnant with him and had the Antichrist. That was the two, that was the pair, that was the guy and the girl they saved at the beginning. You didn't know that, Nestor? I thought you knew that. The Flash came before Spider-Man. Yeah, 62. If anything, Spider-Man. Well, listen, I'm just saying, I was not born in the 40s. I was born in 76. So some of the first comic books I read was Spider-Man. So then when I read The Flash, what was for in my lifetime was later in my mind, right? I was already Spider-Man. And then I found Flash. Then I was like, oh, that just reminds me of Spider-Man. Right? Doesn't that make sense, Terrence? No offense, Donald Duck, but my favorite cartoon when I was a kid was Daffy Duck. Uh-oh, Kier. Uh-oh. Don't get Kier, careful. Don't get Donald Duck saying bad stuff. He already came in not saying bad things. Are we going to send him off? DC is still owning the look, Terrence, it's true. Terrence knows George's voice of George Jetson died while recording the Jetsons movie. Muppets is still talking about the Jetsons. That's why you gotta love some Muppets. If there are two Antichrists, I think Jesus, you come back. No, so that was the whole thing in this apocalypse, Kier, is that the devil ain't going nowhere. Because the witches done killed the one Antichrist. And then they were like, you thought he was dead and gone, but then this couple just has another Antichrist baby later in there. That's where the apocalypse is saying the devil ain't going nowhere. You're going to kill this guy. We still bringing the devil in this little baby. So that's what the apocalypse was saying. There wasn't two. There was one. One died, and the devil's like, oh no, you ain't getting rid of him, and bring back in another one was born. Not at the same time. Can't believe DC has many universes. Oh yeah, they do. Gotham, yeah, you're right. Titanverse, they have tons of universes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. See, that's why it was a bit that what, right, Nestor? I forgot about them for earlier. That was that same couple. And that's why you have to think, because before you're like, what kind of special DNA do they have? Like, remember they were saying they're saving them. Well, so they have like the perfect DNA, the most pure or something. And now they have the Antichrist baby. And you're like, that's why they had the Antichrist DNA. They had the special DNA to make an Antichrist baby. That's why they had to save them. Right? Now, doesn't it get crazy, Nestor? Nestor, are you starting to see how crazy that ending is now? But confusing too, because you're still like, why? Why did they have to keep bringing back this Antichrist? Right? Muppets. Best scene in the movie ever was Daffy Duck and Donald Duck and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Muppets is bringing some, like, I don't even know what to say about Muppets right now. I don't even know what to say. Supernatural and The Flash are the only two shows I'm watching right now. Really? Like, you're not even watching some Netflix shows? There's some I still haven't watched Luke Cage season 2. I haven't done it yet. So there's some I still have to like watch. But a lot of like and I'm telling you, Supernatural, haven't got into it. I'm not gonna be watching 15 seasons of it. The Flash, I mean, I watch it here and there. I don't watch it like religiously. But I'm more in like Netflix, because Netflix is a show like you can stop and you know exactly where you stop. So even if it's months later and I want to come back to it, I know exactly where to come back to. That's why I love me some Netflix shows, and why I have a hard time in keeping up with the TV shows. I do, until they come to Netflix. Like when they come to Netflix, and then I'm like, oh. But then they come to Netflix, there's like 20 seasons of them, you know? And I'm like, well, that's just too much to watch. Black Lightning is a great show. Oh, I haven't seen that. You're on point, heavy duty. It was crazy. It was crazy, Nestor. I can't think of anybody who doesn't like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. No, I liked Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I liked it. And Jessica Rabbit, even I'm a girl. I'm like, Jessica Rabbit was a cartoon and she was hot. She was, with the red hair. You think that's why I got red hair? I was channeling my Jessica Rabbit. I'm confused. I thought Daredevil was the first person to meet Typhoid Mary. Should be on the Daredevil, not Iron Fist. Batman and Robin versus Green Hornet Kato was great crossover. Oh, back in the day with Adam West. Oh, you're going way back. Bruce Lee with Kato. You're going way back. I like a zombie. Oh, y'all just having conversations with each other. Y'all ain't even talking to me. One Day at a Time is such a good show on Netflix. Oh, I haven't watched that one. Batman and Robin are geniuses, especially when they put their heads together. So I think Batman and Robin would win. Oh, you know what? Is Nestor still on? Because someone brought up this because I want to talk about American Horror Story. Nestor, someone said they thought American Horror Story was only 7 seasons. They told me this today because it was supposed to be like the 7 Deadly Sins. Have you ever heard of that? I was like, I've never heard of that. I didn't know. And I was trying to think back. I'm like, well, what are the 7 deadly sins for each season? I don't think that's right. That don't make sense to me, does it? And now, because I know they signed on for at least 2 more seasons, they didn't say that'll be the end. I think they're just going to go until like nobody's watching anymore. And their seasons are only like 10 episodes long. It's not like their seasons are very long. Like more Jessica Rabbit with shorter hair. Cover one eye with your hair. Oh, well, I got bangs, though. I can't do that like this. How's that look? Because I like my bangs. I do. Because I'll like wrinkle my forehead like all the time. You see, like I do. I wrinkle it like that. Like I always put my thing up. So my bangs just kind of cover that because I'll have it all the way up like that. And I think the red hair brings out like the green in my eyes with the bangs. I'm not saying I'm trying to be Jessica Rabbit. I'm just channeling my Jessica Rabbit. I was like the 60s Batman show. That's what I'm saying. You are going back heavy duty. You're going back. You're going back classics. Classics there. Adam West Batman? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, Lisa. Interesting. I never heard of that. Nestor with American Horror Story 7 Deadly Sins. I don't think that's true. I was like, because that don't even make sense to me. I couldn't even name which sin was in like what episode, right? Like what would Freak Show be? Or what would, like I wouldn't, it don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. And Lust, what was be the Lust one? I mean, they all could be Lust ones, right? That didn't make sense to me either. Batman Green Hornet were even to fight. Kato versus Robin, one sided, of course it was. Yeah, love the head. Thank you, Terrence. It's on One Day at a Time. It's so good. Norman, I haven't even One Day at a Time. What is it about? I don't think I've ever even came across it. Rita Moreno. I don't know who that is. Like maybe if I saw her face, I might know, but the name does not ring a bell. Muppets, not to me. Oh yeah, I like the Crows movies. The 7 Deadly Sins were also in Shazam comic books. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. And remember that movie 7 with Brad Pitt? That's if I think of a 7 Deadly Sin movie, that's what I'm thinking of. That movie 7 with Brad Pitt. That was like a crazy movie. Only the first Crow movie with Brandon Lee, who was murdered. I know, just like his dad. It's crazy. Shazam is a great character. I didn't know much about Shazam, Terrence. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I did not know much about Shazam, and I watched because they're gonna make that new Shazam movie, and I watched that new trailer, and I've been doing a little more Shazam research since then. And I agree with you. Like Shazam is a good character, like really good. there Terrence goes talking about humans. Humans will find out soon. At one point in the comics, he was more popular than Superman. And like, or do you say popular? I thought you were gonna say powerful too. You did say popular, but I heard he was like more powerful than Superman, even Shazam. And wasn't like he's the only one who can like kill certain people? Like he could kill Superman or Thanos or one of them, something, right? Couldn't he? Because you can't be a superhero unless you lose your parents. Oh, that's true. It's kind of true, huh? Oh, it's kind of sad too. Here, now I'm sad because that's true. Bruce Lee was not murdered. He died. Well, what didn't they have though? Like, uh oh. Oh, that was something else. Something going crazy on my computer. Oh, there it goes. Okay. No, didn't they have who was like accidentally murdered? Was that his Bruce Lee? Oh no, Bruce Lee died of that, but then Brandon Lee was like accidentally murdered or accidentally shot. Wasn't it something crazy like that? Like Bruce Lee died like while making a movie, right? But Brandon Lee was like shot. Like, didn't they think they were had like blanks in the gun and there was like real bullets? Wasn't that how he died? Like on this? Am I just dreaming this up? I thought that's how one of them died. Like they had a gun and they shot, and it was supposed to be like blanks in it, and it was like real bullets. Never try. I would never trust a bullet. Even if they say this is blank, I don't trust a bullet. You don't point nothing at me to shoot. No, I don't trust it. Never, never. Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee was the one who was murdered. Nope, they put a real bullet. See, Terrence, I knew that. But that's why I would never trust a bullet. Never. If they say that's a blank and gonna shoot at me, I'm like, no, you shoot it at the. You don't shoot nothing at me, even if it's blank. Nothing. Nothing. All right, let's go back. One Day at a Time is a sitcom. Two American Family, a mother, two kids, her mother. Oh, this is like a 1970 show. Muppets. I know this. And the handyman always comes in. Oh, you like these old shows, Muppets? That's like, ain't that like a 1970 show? That's on Netflix now. They playing that on Netflix. I've seen these. This is like an old show. Shazam is not more powerful than Superman. He can knock him out though. Superman is a broken character. He is strong. If he wants to win, it happens. Well, yeah, I mean, does Shazam even have like a kryptonite, right? Because like Superman, that's what he said, like he has a kryptonite. Does Shazam have anything that like his own kind of kryptonite, his weakness? Does he have a weakness? Shazam caught Flash when Superman couldn't. Oh, Kier, Terrence, did you know that? Brandon Lee was becoming a huge star and they murdered him. They wanted to murder Bruce, but Bruce died before it happened. So they murdered Brandon instead. Dang. Like that's some conspiracies. Who's they? The man? Terrence? Who's they? Is that the man that murdered him? They remade One Day at a Time. Oh, did they? Muppets. Oh, so this is a remake of that. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Because I did love that. Oh my God, when Papa Gatekeeper of the Spirit World showed up to make a deal with Cordell. Oh, I know. I thought that was going to be the end of the Antichrist. And Nestor, this is another part from the finale. When Angela Bassett comes back and gets that, and she's like the voodoo girl when she comes back and then kills the one lady, and then she thinks she's going to stop him, right? She's going to stop the Antichrist guy, and she starts sprinkling that stuff. You can't pass this, and you're like, oh, she stopped him. And he went in there and grabbed her heart. Oh, my Lord, Nestor. Oh, Lord, I can't take it. I was like, and then after he grabs her heart, he's got to take a bite of it. Oh, I forgot about that part till you just said that, Nestor. Oh, I couldn't take that. Nestor, you know what I'm talking about. And he gets that voodoo like she thought she was something. She's like, oh no, I'm putting this spell. You can't pass this right here. You can't pass this, Antichrist. What's his Michael? Was that his name? Michael, you can't pass this right here. And he was like, and he stopped, like you're thinking, oh, she really did something. She stopped him. But he was like, he just reached in there and grabbed the, oh. I was like, no. And I had to look away. When he took a bite of that heart, I was like, oh, I had to look away. Nestor, I had to look away from all that. Oh, Lord, no. Oh, Nestor, why are you reminding me of that part? Oh, Nestor. Oh, didn't that part got me off guard too, Nestor? That part right there, I was like, ah. And then it kind of confused me then too, because then you're like, what's gonna happen? So that one who's like the powerful girl who, went back and killed him, the Antichrist, and then she's dying, and you're like, what's gonna happen? So I didn't understand. Then that Cordelia, is that her name, Cordelia? The Supreme, when she stabs herself. So I don't understand that. That's how she's like, oh, I'm getting you, Antichrist. And she stabs herself. I was like, how is that getting you? Like, how are you going to save the world by stabbing yourself? And then the other girl comes back, like she gets powerful and goes back and kills. Like, I didn't understand how all that happened, Nestor. That was too much for me. That was too much for me. It's already 7:43, y'all. We've been on like an hour and 15 minutes just chatting. I could chat all night. But I hear my kids out there, like I don't know what they're doing out there. I don't know if they're cooking things, baking, like I hear noises. So I was like, I better go check on them. And I think an hour and 15 minutes, like my throat's starting to hurt a little bit. Should we go? I know I like talking to y'all though. I like talking to y'all. But next, look, every week I've been doing this good. Every week, 6:30 p.m., I've been on live show. Just to talk with y'all. Just to talk with you. And I try to make a topic like this week, American Horror Story, which apparently only Nestor watched. So think of something. Comment on my stuff. Comment below down. During the week, comment randomly what you think the next topic should be. You can think of the next topic and come back to this video, comment on it and say, oh, what about if we talk about this on the next? It has to be like a show, right? That I watch, or a movie. I like shows, but do that. Comment and we can talk about whatever. I like talking about stuff. I like when we get on our rants with our Lex Luthers and that kind of stuff. Uh-oh, did you feel this way when you saw Conjuring or Annabelle? Oh, look, I don't like those kind of movies. I don't like scary movies and gory that jump out on. Yeah, I don't like those kind, Kia. I don't. Oh, Terrence, you're awesome. Nestor, yeah, because remember they told Cordelia, the Supreme, that the new Supreme will only rise. Oh, that's true. So that's kind of why. And she was like more powerful Supreme, right? They were like, she's like one of the most powerful, the new one. That's true. As far as horror movies, makes blood. I like the psychological horror movies. I do. And new and final season of Zombie is premiering next year. I've never seen this. This zombie, iZombie. I've never seen this. But y'all, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go next week, same time, right? It's Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I mean, mine. Uh-oh. Terrence, you said a bad word. You say? Most new horror. Oh, yeah. You said the F word. It made me. Old school is always better. I'll send the trailer. Oh, I do. Send it to me, Muppets, because I want to check this out. I've never seen the new remake on Netflix. I kind of want to check it out. I'm not going to say I'm going to love it, because I really wasn't into like the 70s version, but I got to check this out now. I do. You're great. And catch you next time. Thank you, Nestor. I love all y'all. That's why I can stand here and talk an hour and 15 minutes, because I just love talking with y'all. It is fun. It is fun for me. I look at like when it was like 6 p.m. my time, and it was like 30 minutes before I was going to go live. And I was like, I kind of want to go live now, because I was like getting excited just to chat with y'all. I do. But look, man, we have to talk for 8 hours. I know. So just come back. We will keep talking, Terrence. We will keep talking. But I'm going for my throat's starting. I'm getting tired. So next week we'll think of a new topic. That's why I say comment. Think of something new for next week too, and we'll discuss whatever. And then we get on our own rants and tangents and talk about who we think's the best Lex Luthor. We will, but I like to just have a main topic. Today was American Horror Story. But till next week, y'all. And I'll be putting more videos up. And I'm gonna say this: I'm not subscribed. What am I gonna say? What did Kier say you had to do? Hit the bell, right? I didn't even know about this bell. He said he had to hit the bell to get my alerts. So hit my bell so you can get my alerts. But next time, y'all. Bye. I'm glad y'all came. Have a good weekend. Immortal One, I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving. Next time, more one. Hit that bell so you know when I'm on next time. Bye, y'all. Bye.